Down. The kick return. Touchdown goes for 97 yards. His guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
What a play by prime time. So electric, the ultimate home run hitter.
Now, see, you set that up really nicely for me because I got a nugget. Dion is the only person to hit a home run in Major League Baseball and score an NFL touchdown in the same week.
Oh, I like that. Remember, too, the only man to play in both the Super Bowl and a World Series.
So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now the Ravens set to go on 1st and 10. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson, open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Nice throw there by Jackson. You think about what a boost he gave Baltimore the middle of last year. Led them to victories in 6 of their last 7 games as a starter, replacing Joe Flacco, who had the hip issue. And that strong finish was good enough for the Ravens to capture their first AFC North crown since 2012. And now Jackson's a known commodity. He's the unquestioned starter, and with increased expectations and pressure on the former Heisman Trophy winner. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check.
From the gun, Jackson throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown, the rookie, his intended target, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Let's go.
From From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. That one goes for 24 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but now it's third and goal. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is third and goal. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they got another play in their pocket.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. As the Ravens come back out here on offense, we talked about Lamar Jackson earlier, Charles, but these Ravens, they rolled through the middle part of the season. Couple losses in September, but undefeated in October, November, and rolled that into December. They've answered every big question thus far. The wins over Seattle, New England, Houston, the Rams, the Niners, and Bills as well. Are they the favorites to hoist the Lombardi Trophy in Miami on February 2nd?
I believe they are, because they are a complete team. As much as Lamar Jackson Wide, you can throw the ball deep to. Dependable tight ends led by Mark Andrews. Really good offensive line. Mark Ingram can run it. The defense comes at you from every imaginable angle. And if you're trying to prepare on offense for them, it is hard to do, and your quarterback gets hit a lot. And they have the best kicker in the league in Justin Tucker. That's a big formula for success when come playoff time.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it. The offense back out there at the line. Ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll let it go deep. He's got a man, complete. The 20, 10, and touchdown.
Hello, oh, nigga. How you can't connect to your own party?
Team as they head into
How
the
you
half.
can't
Good
connect
way
to
to
your own
finish
party?
things off.
Yeah, able
What
to
you mean?
extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook.
I did
But
not
even
do the part
before
you
that,
connected.
let's see if they
Yo, I
decide
got
to kind of
Lamar.
squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Huh? 90?
93.
What?
You said what?
It's basically the same thing. I got mine powered up. That's why.
I know. I had bought the power up, but I didn't know that I had to buy the 90 overall Lamar.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
No, I would have had the 94 Lamar if I would have had the 90 overall. But I spent 400K on him.
And he nearly broke that for
I
more, but
spent like
as it is, they'll start
439K
this
and I had
drive
like
right about
78
the
reps. I bought the power
37-yard
up for
line.
74. And I went broke.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any
And I had the power up to an
This one might be
88.
over by half.
Yeah,
But I
you also
didn't
have
have
to
a
guard
90
against
overall,
his
so I just took
every
him all the way back
play
down and
for
gave
a big
Lamar
shot
XP for it.
downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all those points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still
No,
the
I
first
still
half.
got 93
I'm
Lamar.
not saying you have
But
ultimate
no,
patience here.
I'm not.
But you also
But I
don't
look
have
like
to go ahead
spending
and force everything
78,000 on
in.
a car and then selling them for like 50K. Hell no.
This will
What
be
you mean?
fielded
Just
at
put
the
him up there for like
6.
80. You
And
can
he'll
make
get
a
it up
profit
to
on
about
that.
I'm
the
gonna wind up buying them back
26-yard line,
again.
just
So what's the
across the
point?
25.
Oh, you gonna try to power him up?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Now
power
come the
him up.
Ravens
Nigga, I'm not
now.
gonna
They'll
try
go on
again.
offense first here in this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to
Power 'em up.
string
Win.
something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big
Win.
right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together,
Then I
get
get
some
200K to buy
consistency,
it.
something
It's
sustained,
whatchamacallit.
maybe calm their whole
Or
team
whenever I
down
get power
and
play.
find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because
I might
right now
just
you're
wait till I
down
get power
big,
play.
you're
I might
being
just keep
shut
it
out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts
it.
things. The third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes,
Whenever
folded
you
like a
gotta
lawn
get
chair.
it.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got
I'm
to do a
level
much better job in the
42.
run game. Caught
Then you
behind
probably
the
got hit
line of
50.
scrimmage,
No,
yardage
60,
should be
60, 60.
found.
Yeah, 60. Because 70 is 91 and 92.
So now they have to
Yeah,
contend
80
with
is
2nd
90.
and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
No, yeah, 66.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle.
I need to get on my PlayStation.
Mhm.
It's hard for